Hey guys, okay, so push it back just a little bit. Oop, ashes. Hey guys, okay, I'm definitely gonna shorten the intro, but this is a longer video, so I just kind of want to chat about some things. I wasn't really in the mood to do readings today because, like I explained in the other short that I posted right before this video, that I'm not always in the mood, you know. I know a lot of readers, this is like, not to be like their thing, but they have a schedule where like there's a love reading on Monday and there's such and such on Tuesday. And I'm not saying that I won't create a schedule soon, because I am working on it. It's just more so, sorry, I'm trying to get this Palo Santo to light. I've been lighting it this whole time, literally in love with the smell. Oh no, I want my fire to be blazing like that. Fire sign shit, right? I don't know what it is about burning things. I'm not like a pyro or whatever, but when it comes to like candles, Palo Santo, sage, I love that. I love that shit. I love it. There were so many things that I was thinking about, and I feel myself becoming shy, so I want to push past that fear. Push past that doubt that I may be feeling. Like, one of the things is about relationships. Like, it's what can you give me? That's the question. But it really stems from reciprocity, right? A lot of times people want things in relationships that they cannot firstly give to themselves, let alone to the next person. And one of the key turning points, right, for me internally, and I've come to this point multiple times, and like I described in the other short, I realized that life is like a spiral or like an onion, or, you know, just like something that dives deeper. And sometimes the depth isn't about going down, it's about ascending up, because to float, to fly, you must lighten your weight. So you have to peel away layers. That's the yin and yang, the duality of this universe, of this existence that we have right now. Everything is in twos, but it's multifaceted, so those twos are innumerous and, you know, just like limitless, right? So when I think about those things, when I think about like what I remember, I want to say, obviously I've loved a lot of people, but when I think about love, the first man that I've ever truly loved was my dad, right? And for a lot of kids who have a dad, at first, for the most part, that can be a thing. Now, I understand some people just never love their dad because their dad was just like wicked from the very beginning. I must say that I am talking about this, and I know like my close friends have heard a lot about this because they were my close friends, but now, even family members, it doesn't bother me anymore. Just part of me kind of just doesn't want people to like judge my dad, because like I've forgiven him. So like, who are you to judge him, honey? Like, judge yourself, judge your kids, you know. But like, I also understand, you know, like we're all human, but my dad, he is human. And one of the similarities that I noticed between him and, sorry, I'm gonna keep touching my screen. I'm about to say YouTube, but excuse me. Instagram gave me the option to do 20-minute reels, but for some reason the screen doesn't acknowledge it. Like when I'm on live, my screen doesn't go black, but when I am when I am doing a 20-minute reel, you know, and the main similarities between him and like the man that I thought I would marry, honestly, like, oh, I'm feeling a little emotional. I also think my period's coming, so don't mind me. Was there, well, I don't want to say proclivity. It's there. habit, whether known or unknown, right, to try to abandon me. And like, not like my dad was like giving me up to someone or like leaving me in the middle of like a rice field or a cornfield and just like running away. No. But it was definitely always a threat. Like, oh, how do I even say this? Like, if you don't need me, then I'm gone. And like, as a child, I internalized that, like, damn, I'm gonna make my parents break up. Like, I am obviously the issue, but like, why am I the issue? And then like, for the man that I thought I was gonna marry, he just left. Like, most of his actions were structured in a way where if I did not act, I guess, the way that he wanted me to act or be or accept or whatever, he was gone. And like, he did not hesitate to show me that. Yeah, I don't think I'm posting this on Instagram, mainly because like, y'all don't know me, but y'all knew me, and I don't want the dad hate, and also, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna post it somewhere. So I was just thinking about it. Like, I realized that by pining after their love, by allowing their actions to encourage me, to influence me, to feel less than for years, for me to consistently always be trying to work and fix myself, you know, like something was innately wrong with me. No, what was wrong with me was the fact that I didn't have anybody in my corner helping me to learn my self-worth. I didn't have people around me that truly cherished and valued me as a child when it comes to my dad. And then literally soon after I left the nest, quote unquote, I was searching for love all around me because I couldn't find it for me within me. I had a lot of love to give to other people because I understood what it felt like to desire for someone to love me, to show me that I was cherished. I remember many nights I cried and I prayed and I asked God, like, please show me why you continue to keep me alive. Like, please teach me, show me why you placed me in this family. Oh my God, I'm crying. Like, I guess I'm releasing, which is good. Like, God, answer me, please, because like, I am 2 seconds from not being here. I am one breath away from not existing. And every day that I wake up, I wonder why I'm being punished to this existence. And obviously, now that I'm older, I know that my thoughts do create my reality, though my thoughts did not create a father that treated me like that. And yes, I have forgiven him, right? Haven't forgotten, because those lessons shaped me, right? And people took my kindness, people took my always being kind, always trying to be helpful, always putting my best foot forward, always smiling, always, you know, just trying to lighten the energy as a weakness, when really I fought for my smile. I lived and I died for my smile, for my innocence, right? Because innocence and naivety are two separate things. That's another lesson that I learned. They might come together when you're born for the most part, but they're not the same thing. See, people take advantage of your naivety, and it sometimes hardens you, it jades you. You become jaded, so then you hide away your innocence, and then you decide to become cynical, or, you know, whatever version of your hardened self is, when in actuality we needed to learn how to build an armor to protect that innocence, because it's that innocence that keeps our inner child alive. It's that innocence that keeps us authentic, that keeps us enjoying life, that keeps us exploring, right? And when I realized a while, like, you know, into the relationship, like, not like just now, I realized that the love of my life and my dad were the same. Like, let's be real, because I was doing the same things, just differently, obviously, because like what I was doing with the guy wasn't what I was doing with my dad, but at the same time it was a similar energy. Like, why did I not feel enough? Why did I feel like everything I did was wrong? Why why do I not just get a princess I love you and oh my god, like I'm so impressed with what you do. And I'm not saying you should just lie if you're not impressed about something, but like you're not interested in the things that I'm interested in. You're only interested in me following the things that you want me to follow. Like it just dawned on me that again, you know, like deeper, and it totally flipped the switch within me, right? And I had to build the courage to stand on my boundaries. I had to build the courage to stand up for myself. And you know, I'm still learning how to do it. It's not perfect, but like there's a lot of shit that people try to do that they got away with before, and they think I don't know, like I didn't notice. No, you know what's another thing? I was giving people so many chances and they did not know I was giving them chances, because I was like, you know what? This person keeps saying they love me, that they want to be with me, or that they cherish me, or that we're really good friends. So you know what? I wouldn't do that to them. So I'm going to give them a chance to realize that what they're doing is taking advantage of me. And then like it dawned on me that if I don't speak up, if I keep taking it, they think I'm dumb enough to keep accepting that damn same thing. I kept giving people the chances that I wish people gave me, because I felt like people misunderstood me, people misjudged me, people mislabeled me so much without actually taking the time to get to know me, without giving me the time to open up, that I wanted another chance to show you who I was. I wanted another chance so you could see that I am not what you think I am. And I am not perfect, yes, but I also do not deserve how you're treating me. You don't know me, let alone do I fully know myself, because for the greater part of my life, I was trying to fix myself without even figuring out who I was first. I was just trying to fit the mold of, oh, you're so mature, oh, you're so responsible, oh, you're so this, oh, you're so that, Jesus Christ, be a great Christian, blah, 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 not realizing, I remember the day that it clicked that I'm trying to be some perfect Christian girl, child, teenager, right, trying to be kind to everyone, trying to this and that, because people keep telling me I need to change, and nobody is doing the things that I'm doing to be perfect. That's one of the reasons why I also stopped going to church. Like, no tea, no shade to my church, but I wasn't finding God there. I was experiencing a lot of judgment. I was experiencing people that I went to for help that ended up telling my parents what I said, and then I would get the talk, oh, you know, what happens in our house stays in our house, or be careful who you talk to because people are running their mouth. And I'm like, what am I in this place for if I cannot find God in it? I'm crying and praying to God every night to figure out why I'm on this goddamn planet, why he just doesn't take me like he took that man off the mountain in the Bible. Why doesn't he just open up the earth and swallow me with it so I can stop existing? And I read a quote, I wish I wrote it down, like the date that I found it, but it said that it's not that you don't want to live, it's just that you don't want to feel the pain anymore. You want to feel alive, you just want to feel good. And since you haven't experienced enough good, it's hard for you to hold on and grasp for it. So just thinking about like the similarities of it all and the lessons that I learned. And like, yes, he could have been a better person to me. My dad and the guy who I thought I would marry, but they chose not to. And I've learned that I shouldn't take that personally. And I don't anymore, because it reflects way more on them than it ever would on me. What reflects on me is the behavior that I accept, what I expect from them, because I only expect them to be themselves. And not to say my dad hasn't gotten better. He has, obviously. He still has his quirks and everything, but that's up to him to heal. At first, that's another thing. I tried my best to show them what true healing felt like, but you know what true healing feels like? Not giving a fuck about if they get it right. Yeah. So I just wanted to chat because I guess also release. Bossy Bruja is doing this 12-minute write and release, and I feel like this might have been like my 12 minutes, but really it was 20. I'll still write and release though. Sometimes I'm not like in a place where I could write and burn, and I could have possibly used this time to do that, but I just felt more inclined to speak because some of you may need to hear that. Oh, and the video in the beginning, I believe I was talking about a video, went on a whole tangent, but it all connects. And the lady in the video that I posted by accident, she said in real reciprocal relationships, the relationships grow. And when she said that, like, yeah, I felt a pang in my heart because I was just like, damn, like, we haven't gone on trips. You don't ask me on dates. You didn't. How many birthdays have you known me for? And how many birthday gifts have I gotten you? What have I gotten? Could you have not saved $20 every other week at minimum? At minimum, to buy me something that I like. Do you even know what I like? You don't know. You don't know me because you didn't take the time to get to know me. And I let you. I let you because I showed up every time you called at first. I showed up every time you needed help. I gave you love that I fought to give myself, that I paid for with my life multiple times. You took that for granted. I forgave him too, because forgiveness isn't for the person, it's for you. I promise you that, because let me tell you, I feel like crying. God, not today. But I will release though. I promise you I will. But like, let me just tell you this, okay? Have you ever hurt someone's feelings or just haven't been a great friend? You haven't taken up your end of the bargain. You totally misstepped. You were human, right? And you apologize to somebody, but you still felt like shit after they said, I forgive you. Right? That's because forgiveness is for the person, which means you also have to forgive yourself. See, I had to work on forgiving myself for accepting less, for allowing people to trick me into believing that I was not worthy of the bare minimum. You never invite me to the party, but you always call me for a solution to your problems. I deserve better than that. And it was scary because, like, those people always used abandonment. See, people know what your insecurities are. People know how to get you. And I had to work on that because I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not going to sit there and try to use my wounds against me when I did nothing to you, because you're wounded. So because you're wounded as well, and because I somehow trigger or mirror that, you want to take it out on me instead of doing what I did, which was go within and figure out how to heal it without guidance from an actual human that I can touch. I definitely have my spirit guides. My guardian angels were on deck, and my ancestors never left me alone. Every tear was caught in their hands. Every ache was felt. So when people try to come after my spirituality, my spiritual nature, that's what saved me. And I didn't understand. And I didn't understand what the hell was going on. How could I be such a quote unquote good person to you, but you treat me like that? It's because I wasn't a good person to myself, and you knew that. Because if I was a good person to myself, I wouldn't have accepted your shit in the first place. Now, that's kind of hard to rectify as a child, because where am I going to go? But now that I'm an adult, try me. You might just get burned, for real. So, yeah, I just realized that I wasn't getting anything that I was putting out in return, and it just started to make me sick to my stomach. So I guess I'll talk about part 2 another time, because I do have to go. Peace. I want to say peace and grease, peace and collard greens, peace and love. Peace from up above. I love you guys dearly, and thank you for coming to my TED Talkie, to my sacred circle. It feels good to speak about these things. I just know where I'm gonna post them. Find me. Peace.